Hi everyone, this is Swapna Bhavsar. Welcome to all to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I will explain you what is many-to-many relationship in DBMS with an example. In my last video, I have explained you what is one-to-one and what is one-to-many. Here I will explain you what is many-to-many. So the first question is what is mapping cardinality? A mapping cardinality is a data constraint that specifies how many entities of an entity set can be related to in a relationship set. So there are four types of mapping cardinalities: one to one to many to one, and many to many. Already I have explained you one to one and one to many or many to one. So today we will see what is many to many with an example. Then what is many to many? Many records of a table are associated with many records of another table. So that is nothing but many to many. And the best example of many to many is many students are studying many subjects. This is the best example. And with the same example, I will explain you how to convert ER model into relational model. So here I have drawn an ER model for student study many subjects. So many students are studying many subjects. This is many to many relationship. So friends, here I will explain you how to convert this ER model into relational model and how many tables will be there. So when we convert this ER diagram into tables, by the rule, we can convert this student into table. Take an example, student entity set has role, name and address attributes, and subject has subject ID and subject name attributes. So when we convert these two strong entity set into tables, so that is very easy. Student will contain roll number, name, class, and which will have many records. So likewise, subject will contain subject ID, subject name with many records. But what about this study relationship set? When we convert this study into table, we have to follow some rule, right? So here we are talking about many to many. So when we convert this study into table, we have to refer primary key of this side and primary key of this side. So when we refer primary key of this side, role will act as a foreign key for study table. Likewise, subject ID is also act as a foreign key for study table. So study table will contain two attributes, role and subject ID. But what about primary key? What about primary key of study table? So when we are talking about many to many relationship set, that time we have to take union of role and subject ID as a primary key for study table. Whole will act as a primary key. That is nothing but our composite primary key. So roll number and subject ID whole will identify records uniquely. Here I have taken some records from student and subject table to show many to many. Roll number 1 is studying subject ID S2. Roll number 1 studying subject ID S1. Roll number 1 again studying subject ID S3. Here you can see roll number 2 is also studying S2. So roll number 1 is also studying S2. Roll number 2 is also studying S2. So here we can see many to many. Many students are studying many subjects. So one S2 is a whole record will not repeat again because we are talking about composite primary key, and whole is acting as a whole is identifying record uniquely. So my 1S2 will not come again. My 1S1 will not come again. My 2S2 will not come again in this table. Though 1 is repeating multiple time, though S1 S2 repeating multiple time, but whole is acting as a primary key. So here you can see we are showing many to many relationship. Many students are learning many subject, right? So whenever we convert this ER model into relational model, there will be no merging of tables, because in one to one and many to one to one and one to many relationship, we have seen when we convert this relationship into table, only one attribute acts as a primary key, and in that case we can merge that table either in this side or this side. But when we talk about many-to-many relationship, we have composite primary key. So we cannot merge this table in student table or in subject table. So there will be no merging of tables, no reduction in tables. And at last we will have three schema definitions. One is for student, which contains role, name, class. The second is subject, which contains SID, SNAME. And third contains study, role, SID. And whole is acting as a primary key. So hope you all have understood my many-to-many relationship in DBMS. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.